as well, preventing the Tongan try to gain the territory.
Philippe Azakura, the replacement halfback. Oh, great defense from the Tongans. They read that one and they're holding him up. Oh, and it's been ripped away. The Tongans, great work in defense there. Samu Muna taps it quickly, oh, and drops it forward. But what about that great work from the Tongans there to hold up position and then rip it away?
They hold him up and one of our players just ripped the ball off. They should be doing that. That should the Tongan should be doing. Hold the Argentinian players up. Getting another players and try to lock the ball or rip the ball off. You can create turnovers.
Great work there from the Tongans as they ripped away position and they find themselves in Argentinian territory. So a better start for them in this second half, the Tongans.
Yes, the Tongans are in the Argentinian 22 as well. But they're going to make use of it now, try to score tries or any points.
Are we okay with the sub? It's okay?
Referee was just checking whether there was any substitutes to come on.
Hold.
Oh, nicely taken in there by Aki Metafeo, the captain of the Tongans. But it's come back on the Argentinian side. That's Lisandro Ahuali Cordero. He had a similar run in the first half, finding the gaps in this Tongan defense. He spread it quickly, left it behind Santiago Iglesias.
The Argentinians are very effective in that inside pass. The first round against the Warriors, they score tries from that inside pass.
Leatoa Kilifi is a replacement player for the Tongans that has come onto the field. As we see that once again.
Lisandro
Ahuali to Cordero, and there he had a nice run, spun out of that tackle and kept going. So we've seen a lot of breaks from Cordero. Just that last pass left behind by Santiago Gonzalez Iglesias.
Well, the Tongans are going to communicate well on those breakdown defense, especially the defense line, the 1, 2, 3. Who's looking after the inside pass and who's looking after the on the drift defense. Communication. There seems to be very quiet.
Crouch. Fight.
And that inside pass has certainly worked well for the Argentinians. As they're being pushed back once again, great pressure from the Argentinians, but Jack Ram did well to maintain position for the Tongans as he goes forward. This very hard-working number 8.
A very good low body position from all the Argentinians forward in the scrums. They all push together. You can see all them walking together and working hard.
Samu Muna clears it into touch, and he's been working hard as well, this halfback for the Tongans, Ali Ferretti.
Yes, he's been their key strike for the Tongans. Been communicating well the forwards and the backs. Oh, they lost the ball
lost
again.
it to the Argentinians. But the first knock forward from the Argentinians, so position back to Tonga.
Have to get that quick ball off from the scrum. So now we just can pick and pass to the scrum half or to the first 5.
It went through the Tongan hands there.
Ball in, ball out.
Crouch. Fight.
Sami Muna, very close here for the Tongans.
Oh.
Unfortunate there for Tonga.
Tonga is not binding as well.
Philippe Ezekura, this is Javier Rogers. And he clears it into touch.
A simple mistake, you know. The Tongans are in the Argentinian 22, but no, one of the flankers are not binding, so there's quick turnovers, and no, now they're back in the halfway.
Hold.
Santiago Iglesias, a bit scrappy there in the line out from the Argentinians. And Mikel Tonga won it back nicely for Tonga. Sami Muna, Capilioni Kofusi, Jack Ram did well to catch that one.
Jack Ram has been involving a lot.
They're still going, driving forward the Tongans. Jack Ram lays it back for the Tongans. Oh, he lost that one. Oh, he's disappointed with that. 4-2 Lokotui.
I don't know why you want to pick the ball up again. You just take the space, leave the ball to the halfback, you know, for clearance. Look at that. You see, the halfback is already there. Now he lost the ball forward.
And great tackle as well from Santiago Iglesias on 4-2 Lokotui. And he lost the ball forward.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Just about 13 minutes to go in this second half, as it's picked up nicely there again from Lisandro Ahuali. This impressive back row for the Argentinians has been working well. Azakura to Rogers. Laid it back nicely, Thomas Carrio. Azakura, Javier having a run. Oh, it looked pretty high.
The Tongas are going to get back and organize in the defense.
Thomas Lazana. Azakura. They spin it again from Boffelli to Noguera. Azakura. The replacement players working well, Iglesias and Alberterio. Azakura goes for a run to Noguera. Azakura once again. The numbers with the Argentina. Boffelli takes it forward. Azakura, but unfortunate, they lost it forward.
Good building faces by the Argentinians, you know, 5 faces, 6 faces. But the Tongans are too slow in getting up those line and make those tackles. You have to get back quickly and reorganize on the defense line and move up as a team.
RC in Rosario, the center for the Argentinians. He made a good break there for the Argentinians earlier on. As you just see, one of the Tongan players being attended to at the moment. That's Frank Javier.
Giving the front row another breather for another scrum.
It's all strategic.
Yes.
And Jack Robb has also been replaced by Eddie Uele.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Hold. Moving.
There's a lot of women in the scrum, so you're going to be steady.
Hold on the mark. Sub. 14 white. Black 14 sub 3.
So more replacements coming into this match. Just about 10 minutes to go. And it's the defending champion, the Argentina Pampas, that are leading Tonga A 31 points to 7. As Bruno Postiglione comes into the field of play for the Argentinians. He also played in the match against the Fiji Warriors.
Well, the Argentinian scrum has been consistent throughout the game.
Set. Hold.
They've been contesting and they've been winning their own ball as well.
Pressure again, another turnover for the Argentinians. They've lost it forward.
Knock.
And a great shove there from the Argentinian forwards. We see that once again, Alfretti.
Yes. So look at the scrums, they're all pushing together.
Crouch.
You can see the Argentina, they are natural scrums, you know. This is one of their strengths, they know scrumsing.
And of course, a lot of these players will be putting up their hands for selection in the World Cup later on this year in England in September. They've looked impressive so far. Moyano, the attacking fullback, looks for a gap. He's still going, Moyano, looking very good. But he's put his foot into touch. He's always willing to attack from anywhere, Moyano.
Yes, he loves to run with the ball, no? As soon as you get the ball, he just can counter from any length of the field.
Ramiro Moyano plays for the Lens RC in Tucumán.
Just step back, one step. No, you.
Throw into the lineup from Leatoa Kilifi. The Tongans kick it downtown. Moyano is at the back. It's gone over Cordero. Carrio, rather. Thomas Carrio.
No hands.
The Argentinians always prepared to run it back.
Step back.
Azakura.
We're standing back.
Santiago Iglesias.
The Tongans will move up quickly and make these tackles.
And Santiago Gonzalez Iglesias, the hard-working flanker
wide.
Thomas Lezana. Azakura
It looks like a forward pass.
still going, the Argentinians, well handled. They go back inside, that's Decio, but it's gone into touch.
The Argentinians always look for support when they run the ball, no? Because they go for the second option, just for offload. If offload doesn't work, they set up a ruck.
So Azakura with that pass inside to Iglesias. And look at that one-hander away to Santiago Iglesias. Nice inside run from Decio, but just unfortunate we went into touch there. But a good passage of play from the Argentinians.
Yes.
Go in wide.
Tongan throw in the lineup.
Yeah, he's in.
Tapped back nicely for Sami
Taken
Muna. Oh, it took time to juggle that one. Frank Javea.
Can you see the Argentina? They're pushing out so hard on the defensive line.
Sami Muna standing
wide.
deep. Was
Wide
Lueli Simote. Cleared it downtown. That's Thomas Carrio. They decide to run it. That's Matias Moroni. Found the gap. Still going. Very strong, Moroni.
Tongan should put them on the ground.
Play, play.
Azakura under pressure there from the Tongans, but they still have it, the Argentinians. Azakura, Javier, Lazandro spun but kept it in play. Azakura, Javier Rogers. Looking very dangerous, the Argentinians at the moment.
He's off his feet.
They go foraging forward. Santiago Iglesias.
10 over. Now the Argentinian took in and now they
Yeah, he went and then they came in and we went down. So the first attempt was okay.
Here's Javier Rogers. They haven't been able to shut this man down. He's been having a free reign as far as attacking. And he's been causing a lot of problems for the Tongans, hasn't he, Ali Ferretti?
yes, no, he's been their striking players. He's been running the ball well. No, great opportunity for the space for the Argentinian backline to penetrate. No,
Wait, come up.
And he's partnered well with Martin Ladanjo, the captain, who's been replaced by Philippe Azakura. But they've really been the key players for this Argentinian side.
and the fullback as well, Ramiro. No, he's been playing well.
Crouch.
He runs every when he gets the ball.
Wide early, too early.
Or too early engaged from the Tongans. Bad luck.
Ahuali Lisandro takes it forward. Azakura spins it out quickly. That was
Away, wide.
Santiago Iglesias. Sets it back again. Azakura. Javier.
No, he's away.
Gotta make this tackle, Tongan. Put the man and the ball on the ground and try to contest for the ball.
Azakura, but the Argentinians have lost it forward through Matias Moroni.
Hold back. Advantage over.
They kick it downtown, the Tongans, and it's gone into touch. It's a great clearing kick as well from Tongans.
Good clearance kick. Now is no one there, so the Argentina have to play.
Romero, Mayano.
Now he's running the
He's
ball
found
again.
the gap and he's still going. He left it behind nicely for Boffelli.
Tackle up.
Samir Muna tries to get a quick tap going for the Tongans. Just about 3 minutes to go in this match.
Not 10.
Referee penalizing the Argentinians. They hadn't retired 10 meters.
They're gonna move back 10.
We can. They are being attended.
And it's nice to see the sun has finally come out here at the ANZ Stadium, Ali Ferretti.
Yes, sun is out there. Pampas is gone.
It's been overcast earlier on in this morning, but the sun has finally shone through. And of course, very hot and humid conditions here in Suva.
Number 3 wide. 3 sub.
Another chances for the Tongans if they can score a try. You can see the Argentinas are already in the line out, and the Tongans are just walking in.
Thank you. Go in, go in. Stay in.
Throw into the lineup, but it's gone back to the Argentinians as Matias Moroni.
Holding on. Holding on. Limit, no. On the mark, 5.
So the Argentinians penalized for holding on as they go for a quick tap. The Tongans are very close to the try line. Will it be similar to the try they had earlier on in the second half when they kept it at close quarters and drove through? But look at the Argentinian defense. Very aggressive. Still trying to go forward, the Tongans.
The Argentina are throwing everything in that breakdown. Put their body on the line.
Trying to hold him up. Oh, Lisandro. Worked well. It's very scrappy at the moment, knocked forward by the Argentinians.
It's the last, probably the last scrum of the game.
But great show of strength again there from Lisandro, the flanker. As we see that once again. Look, he held him up, and then he had enough strength to rip it away. That's Lisandro.
Both flankers are involved, Thomas and Lisandro. They just help the play out.
Time check. Time check. Come in. Thank you. Don't go in. Don't go in. Crouch.
Last scrum for the Tongans.
Both teams going in. Both going in early.
Well, this will probably be the last scrum of this match.
Yes.
Bind. Set.
Tonga's going to hold the scrums, a lot of movement.
Samu Muna, they're under pressure. They're backpedaling the Tongans.
Well secured by the Tongan number 8.
Hold.
Driving through Foto Lokutui.
Away.
One last flourish here from the Tongans. Can it be? Tofa Otubaka.
Oh, he
He's
lost it,
lost it. Here comes the impressive flanker, Thomas Lezana. And Lisandro took his eye off the ball, Albertino. And that is full time here, but the Argentinian Pampas, the defending champions, have defeated Tonga 8, 31 points to 7, and they pick up their second win here in round 2 of the World Rugby Pacific Challenge.
Another good display by the Argentina. No, can see now is a big level up from the first round against the Warriors. No, they're very dominant in all areas. The scrums are very good. No, the lineup. No, they do a little key skills well. No.
And we talk about the forward pack for the Argentinians. Very dominant today, haven't they been?
Very dominant, especially in the scrums. No. They've been winning their own ball and trying to contest the other ball. No, creating turnovers. The Tongan seems like they didn't function today. So no, full credit to the Argentinians.
And what about their defense as well, Ali Ferretti, particularly the Argentinian Pampas?
Yeah, very impressed with the Argentina number 6, Thomas, and number 7, Lozario, and the number 8 as well. Right? This free loose forward, they're very, very effective in running the ball, making those tackles. When they take the ball, they always go over the end line.
So the Argentinian Pampas have won their second match here in round number 2 of the World Rugby Pacific Challenge. They've defeated Tonga 8, a very impressive performance. A total of 6 tries to the Argentinians, to Thomas Carrillo, Javier Rogers, who also played a grand game at fly half, Santiago Cordero, as well as Facundo Isa, their number 8, and of course Ladanjo, their captain, who also played a grand game, Martin Ladanjo, with their last try. And of course 2 conversions from Javier Rogers, and that saw Argentina beat Tonga 8, 31 points to 7. Of course, Tonga's points came through very hard-working number 8, Jack Ram, who also played an outstanding game today, and of course it was converted by Liueli Simote, and that was of course Tonga's 7 points in this match. Also talk about Jack Ram, Alfred Modiluti, your thoughts on him?
Yeah, it's very impressive with him now. First round he was very impressed against the Samoa, but another great performance today. He's been playing club rugby in Northland for the ITM Cup in New Zealand, and